What's up guys, Brendan Schaub here. I built the ultimate badass truck. If you like Raptors, Raptor R's, that's cool. This is one of one. You won't see another one like it. And guess what? I'm giving it away. So if you want to win this badass truck, it's pretty easy. Go to drivefastallgas.com, pick up some merch, and this could be yours. Somebody's gonna win this badass truck. Could be you.
Imagine giving away an $80,000 truck and only getting 4,000 views. You know, it's usually not a good financial sign when a creator starts raffling off their personal possessions.
Brenda once told me she racks up like 40K in credit card like every month.
Not to mention it's just straight up illegal anyways. If you want to conduct a raffle, you have to be a registered non-profit because it's technically a form of lottery. There's also an FTC guideline banning promotional sweepstakes from having a pay-to-enter model, as well as explicitly prohibiting a system where you can pay more money to increase your odds of winning. This is straight off of ftc.gov. Signs of a prize scam. They say paying increases your odds of winning, but real sweepstakes are free, and winning is by chance. It's illegal for someone to ask you to pay to increase your odds of winning. Only a scammer will do that. You see, it's not me calling Schaub a scammer. It's the Federal Trade Commission. I know what you're probably thinking. There's no way that Brendan Schaub can even sell enough merch to make up for the price of that vehicle in the first place. Nobody even watches him anymore, and half of the people that do hate him. Is he just cutting his losses and trying to limit the damage from some retarded purchase? Well, actually no. It turns out our boy Brendan is running a truck flipping scheme. This isn't some brand new custom Raptor as you might be led to believe. Brendan just bought some used, half-decade-old, base model F-150 and swindled a bunch of companies into providing them with free parts and labor.
You're looking at this now, you're like, damn, that truck's sick. It didn't start out like this. It started out as a base 2019 F-150. I think it was like a white lane color. I reached out to McNeil Racing. They did the wide body conversion kit. They did the Raptor R Gen 3 conversion kit. King Shocks sent us the 3.0 coilovers, the 3.0 bypass shocks there. And then also Blitzkrieg did the full long travel suspension. So you have upper and lower control arms from them. And this is all to support 39-inch tires. 39-inch tires with 17-inch wheels. Our boys at Raceline made these custom wheels. These are true beadlocks. So you can see people on the street with, you know, the fake beadlocks. This is a V8 Coyote 5.0 with a 2650 Roush supercharger on it. And then you got the custom cold air intake. Again, it's tuned by Roush. It's Roush tuning. So this thing's a beast to get over 700 horsepower.
I mean, that settles it. Brendan Schaub is the greatest content creator of all time. Nobody in the history of media has been able to generate so much money for so little engagement. I think it says a lot about corporate America that this guy is able to extract so much value in exchange for 2,000 YouTube views and a few Instagram posts that can't even break 1,000 likes. How deceptive must this advertising pitch be that he's selling to these companies? I imagine the words 1 million Instagram followers and Joe Rogan get repeated a whole lot. Who actually did promote this last minute, by the way. So after you spend 20 grand on your shitty old truck and successfully lie your way through these business meetings, now all you need to do is convince 500 of your brain-dead followers that buying a $40 hat with a 30 times multiplier on it gives them a realistic shot at winning a sick truck. I mean, who wouldn't want to own the Fast Trucks and Freedom bundle? For only $66, it gets you 1,980 entries. Can you believe it? Everyone knows that influencers exchange social media promotion for free stuff all the time, but to start indirectly selling the free shit you've acquired in a way that almost guarantees you break even, while having the potential to make way more than the actual value of the item itself, plus in a way that heavily targets the only people left dumb enough to watch you unironically, is a downright genius idea. I wonder why more people haven't thought of this. And according to Brendan, this operation has been an outstanding success.
Dude, we have 5 mother trucking days left of this giveaway. 5 days left, dude. All the support, I can't thank you guys enough. I thought it'd go well. I thought I'd cover my bases and somebody a dope truck. We got something here. I'm already building the next one. Stay tuned for that. That's how well this has gone. Signed a new deal with Roush. Big boy deal. So the next one's going to be even crazier.
and he's already secured funding for the next illegal giveaway. Do I think that anything will actually come of this legally? I don't know, probably not. Do I think that it's possible that there's some loophole I'm overlooking? Of course. Do I still think that Brendan is a shady businessman who's running an operation about as predatory as your average gambling company? It's one thing to trick Roush, a company with thousands of employees, operating in hundreds of countries across the planet, into wasting a fraction of their endless advertising budget on your failed automotive channel. But imagine how much of a scumbag you have to be to walk into your local family-owned auto shop and sell them a bill of goods about your massive social media following and how it'll definitely be worth their time and materials to redo the interior of a truck that you're going to sell for profit. There's been some talk about Brendan Schaub faking his relationships with some sponsors, with the most prominent example being Kibbletech, an off-road fabrication company, distancing themselves from Brendan after he claimed that they were a sponsor on his website. This could just be a bit of semantic damage control on behalf of the business, drawing a convenient distinction between sending him free parts and actually sponsoring him, or this could actually be proof of Brendan fabricating this relationship out of thin air. But I happen to lean towards the former. There's too much evidence of other companies listed as sponsors being involved with the project for me to believe that this is anything other than deflective corporate pedantry. Over 12,000 people visited the site last month, and that's not counting the Shopify link. How many people do you think bought the "I'm gonna die if I don't win this truck" bundle for $184? Or what about the $147 "thanks for my new truck" bundle? I mean, there are 8 bundles that are going for over $100. And it appears that Brendan has had to lay off whoever the merch designer was. I mean, who else aside from Schaub himself would design such a ridiculous logo? I'm gonna make a tiger holding a gas sign in its mouth, being impaled by a racing flag with a lightning bolt tail. I mean, just absolutely cartoonish. I mean, this whole thing just seems like a giant scam from the bottom up. And again, that's not me speaking, that's the FTC, Brendan. You can sue them if you want.
Any merch you buy, you get 30 times bonus entries.
Let me know if you guys actually think he'll face any repercussions for this. I know nothing ever happens, but the FTC doesn't really seem like an organization that's very willing to overlook things. I just find it hard to believe that Schaub will face any legitimate punishment, and even if he is hit with some charges, you know his rich dad will just hire a good enough lawyer to get him out of anything. I mean, with their lawsuit track record, you never really know. He doesn't really seem to have a crack team around him. I think those guys are probably pretty good lawyers in their field, and they just scam Schaub completely, the same way he does other people, and sold him the idea that he had any chance of winning that ridiculous lawsuit, and just line their own pockets. I mean, it's what he deserves. I'm glad it's happening. Well, that's going to be it for the day, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, please subscribe. More content coming this week.